What's going on, everybody? Oh man, chat's already popping off, dude. Who we got in here? K Fishing Pro, Villagrins, Washington Adventures, Oregon
We
Fishing Adventures.
yo, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, man? Sorry, I got a little bit late. I had some technical difficulties on my end, so that's on me. Yeah,
I had some issues on my end, so
we're here now. Damn it.
yep.
Is my music coming in okay?
I can't hear it.
Can't hear it. Oh. Gamer, what's up? Fishing
What's
Adventures
up?
Pro.
What's up, Manic?
Manic. Hey.
How you doing, brother? How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's late. Sorry about it being late.
It's all good, man. Any of the mods, can you guys let me know if my music's coming in okay? And then, if for some reason someone,
Hi, Gemini.
I will absolutely send you
Love
one, Fishing
you.
Adventures. If someone asks for David tonight, like who's my guest or anything like that, if you type in the chat !guest, it's gonna pop up with his link to his YouTube channel. So I know we got to get my boy over here much higher than he is. He deserves way more subscribers than he has. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, so I know you tie jigs.
Yeah.
I decided I'm going to tie jigs too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, these are my bunny jigs.
Hell yeah, man. So is that a lead head then? Is that weighted head?
It's weighted, but it's fiberglass. I mean resin. So I use a mylar tubing. It's like a netted tubing,
Okay.
and then I fill it with resin.
Right on.
Yeah,
With
so
resin. So it's
got
heavy.
heavy weight in the nose.
You caught 10 crappie tonight, Scientific? Damn, man. Dude, you guys been watching my torment with the crappie. I can't get one to bite. Washington, my email is on my link on my main channel page. You should definitely send me an email and I'll send you one, brother. I got these nice flashy K-fish stickers, which I got to send one to David.
Yes,
Hey, Paula.
definitely. Put it on my Jeep. Hi, Paula.
Look at this. Look at this, my friend. Dude, you killed it. I'm stoked, man. So I got some new information for you. My wife tonight, she just surprised me. She told me that in Hawaii, she just showed me a picture of a receipt for a fishing charter. 6 hours going, 8 hours going for mahi mahi, dude. Yeah, man. So
Yes, you're
yeah,
gonna
dude.
love it.
I'm
So
stoked,
much
man.
fun.
I know, dude. Dude, so mahi mahi, or I call them Dorados. I think you call them
Yep,
mahi mahi, right?
yep.
Dude, they have been on my bucket list since I can remember. Like, I know, like, everybody wants to go for like what is it? Like the famous one out there.
Yellowfin tuna.
Yeah, sailfish and tuna. I don't know why, man. I just love the colors of the mahi mahi, and I think they're just cool looking fish. And that's just the one I want, man.
Mahi
Dude,
mahi are scrappers, bro.
that's what I want, man.
Oh,
I
they
want it
are
to put on with a
scrappers, brother.
scrapper.
Yeah, they're scrappers.
Yeah, dude, I'm
I think
stoked.
it might. Hey, what's up, Spirit Fly?
Spirit, what's up,
God
man?
bless you, brother.
Yeah. So,
So,
and
yeah,
I'm gonna go bank fishing with some of these bad boys, dude.
yeah.
This one here is sick. I might even use this one for bass. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's got the colors of a bass jig, and then
So
this one.
Spirit taught me how to tie those.
Did he really?
Yeah, they're actually what he uses for bass.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he uses
So,
he uses these big bad boys for bass.
mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I will definitely use them for bass.
Yeah.
But I definitely obviously want to use a few for for when I'm out there. I think
Oh
this
yeah,
one
definitely.
this like clouser fly is the best way I can describe it. It looks like a clouser to me. Am I
It is.
mistaken there? Okay.
Nope, it's a
So this
clouser.
clouser is gonna be super sick. I know that much. And then you were telling me that these little grub things
Yeah. So when
were
all
like,
else fails, bro, and you're on the shore,
yeah,
take one of those one-aught hooks.
okay, one of these one-aught hooks.
Yeah, take
Yep.
one of those hooks, and you could either put it on like a worm, or you could just put it on like 2 or 3 ribs down the head, and leave it like that. The blue ones, those things are like candy to the fish.
Ah, dude, dude, I'm
The blue
stoked,
ones,
man.
for some reason, I have no idea.
I know I'm not gonna be going to the island you're at, man, but if you can make a flight over, dude, I'd love to fish with you, brother.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see
Okay,
what I can
yeah,
do.
dude,
I'm gonna see
hit
what
me
I
up,
can do.
man.
See what I can work out.
Look
But
at
yeah,
this.
so I sent him kind of a shoreline bento box, I call it.
These things are sick, dude. This one here, this black and white, again, like this would be killer. I just know for anything around here,
Hey
like not
Finn.
necessarily saltwater. What's up, Finn?
Hey, Washington fishing event. You going on Tuesday? Dude.
Yes. So I was just in his live a second ago, and he was telling me how he's stoked because he's going to Hawaii and he's gonna go fish off the banks of Hawaii. And I told him, I was like, dude, I'm going live with David tonight. He's the local hookup, man. So um yeah, so these ones are
Stardust
sick,
Sid.
dude.
Nice.
This
Yeah.
this
And
shrimp,
that
I
one for
feel
like if you're in the flats,
okay.
you're in the
So I
flats, like you in a flat area where it's like, real shallow for a big flat area.
yeah,
Throw that, dude. Bonefish.
little shrimpers. These
Bonefish.
shrimpers look
Those are
killer, dude. I'm taking this whole thing with me. But yeah, dude.
Tiny Tim. What's up, brother?
All right, I suppose I should get to tying
Yeah,
stuff.
man. I'm glad you. I just was like, because I was thinking about it, and it's like, he's not gonna go fish that much. Number
Stardusted,
one,
what's up, man?
and
Oh,
number
I'm gonna be going
two.
fishing a lot, dude.
Well, I mean, like, you got to spend time with the wife, bro.
Well, of course, of course.
Yeah.
That's, but I want to do some
See,
fishing too.
get her a pole and have her be a tester also.
When we go from the bank, yeah, she's like, I'm coming too. So I'm like, all right, bet. Dude, I got her
But yeah,
last
I
year.
was like, I can't let Rob spend a whole shitload of money, because the baits, I mean, the tackle shop here is expensive. If you go to
Yeah,
Walmart and buy stuff, yeah, it's cheap, but you're not going to get anything quality,
yeah.
So I was like, "Psh, I'll just throw a box together for you. That way you have something to use no matter what the conditions are. So if it's overcast or the water's kind of murky, you know the deal.
Yeah.
You use the darker colors and everything.
Yep.
If it's nice and sunny, use the brighter colors. But I was
Oh,
just like, I can't let him go over there and spend a whole bunch of money on tackle. He's already gonna buy a rod and reel and all that. So,
I wasn't gonna. I found a place that I can rent them actually, so I
oh,
was pretty
good.
stoked on that. Yeah, it seemed like it was a local place that was fairly close to where I'm gonna be. So, um, I didn't realize how much actual driving there is on that island, bro. Like it.
Maui's
I
good
started.
size.
I was like planning everything out, right? And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna go here, go here, go here, go here. And then I'm starting to like math out the like, okay, how long does it actually take to get here and there? And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, maybe we should like readjust this a little bit.
yeah. So on Maui, if you're in the touristy areas, there's a lot of um, how can I say, a lot more. It's easier on the traffic, but once you get out into the regular Maui, it's pretty much just 2 lane roads. And
Yeah.
so you can't be driving like 70 miles an hour. You'll definitely die.
Uh, well, man, I'm glad we finally got back to doing it with you, man. It's been a minute
Yeah,
since
it has
you and
been.
I streamed.
I've been watching you in live stream. I don't chat a lot. I'm not a lurker. I just usually when people are tying on live stream, I'm tying along with them. So
Mm,
it's hard to
chat
type
and tie at
and
the same
all that.
time. Yeah, man. I
Go to the
I
boat
I
harbor in Kihei. WA.
Boat Harbor.
The boat harbor in Kihei.
Mm.
That's a good spot.
All right, I'm gonna tie up a pink and black jig here tonight to start with, anyway.
All
What
right.
about
Let's
you?
see. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do some chartreuse and black, maybe a little olive. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But I'm definitely gonna use the chartreuse tail.
Ooh. It's been, I don't know, like, to anybody that's been watching my videos at all, but like that last one I did, man, I got my butt kicked by the crappie. I think my waters are just too cold for me lately, for me to go for crappie fishing. I think I just got a little too early with it. A lot of guys were
Hmm.
out there. A couple of them were catching some trout. So maybe the next go I go around, I'll go try and do some trout or something like that. But the I, I've been getting my butt kicked, and then, dude, that rain kicked in, and it was like a warm rain, which was like okay. And like I've lived in the Pacific Northwest like my whole life. Like the rain I can deal with. It's almost comical because me and my buddy, when we go fishing on my boat, it almost is always raining. It's like it never fails, right? So,
Hmm.
but it's never as fun, especially when you're not catching. And man, I wasn't catching. It was raining. My little kayak was now filling up full of water. Everything I had was soaked. And then I left my rain pants in my truck, and I called my dad, and I was like talking to him while I was, trying to catch something. And he's like, "Oh, where's your rain pants?" I'm like, "Oh, I left them in my truck. I want to make sure I kept them dry. I don't want to get them wet."
Right.
Like, yeah, it's pointless. I didn't want to do that.
I can see your dad's face. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, ah, ha, ha. Yeah, he had a good choke off at that one, man.
Uh,
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, and then like a couple other dudes I talked to out there, they weren't doing so hot either. But it was either way, I got out on the water, man. I'm just jonesing to get out on the water. Thankfully, it's coming up here soon. Like all of my lakes should now start opening up pretty frequently.
nice.
So I got I got to next weekend. I got to go work on my boat and get my boat all turned on and get the motor all running again and get
Hmm.
it all tuned up. Make sure everything's running all right. Seems like every year something goes wrong with a stupid thing, but
Hold on
that's
a
the
second.
joys of owning a boat, I suppose.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my mono. Hold on.
All good, man. I'll keep them entertained. I'll try anyway. What's going on, everybody? Love the beard, David. Oh yeah, I watched that one. You watched my video? Oh man, it was a rough one, K fishing. And K fishing, I watched your fly that you made, man. The one that you did here recently, where it was like the dub with I think you used like the black crystal flash. It was killer, dude. You did a really nice job on that one. You should you should hit me up on my email, and one of these times that I do a duo, man, I'd love to do a duo with you.
Sasquatch, what's happening? Good to see you, my friend.
Look at him! Look at him! He's got a great name too. He's not gonna
Oh
be a
yeah.
moderator. I can't make him moderator.
He might time you out.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you hear the story he was just telling us, Sasquatch, about the rain pants?
Trying to look for. Oh, I guess I could use pink. I thought I had black marabou, but I've gotten so disorganized, David. It's a little ridiculous. After every stream, I've just kind of thrown it in this box down here. And every time I've gone down here, it's gotten just a little bit worse. Here, I found one feather. That'll work.
You're like, yeah, I'm done. Okay, bye.
Exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's enough. Moving on.
Moving on. Next. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I've been waiting about a week, but I finally got my marabou.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Is it hard to get marabou on the island? Like, you tell me that
Well,
it's like,
I talked to my friend who owns, the guy who sells my flies, because you can't just order from Hairline. So he ordered them for me, and he ordered a whole bunch for his shop. So I'm stoked.
oh, hell yeah. Is he own a fly shop?
He owns a fishing tackle shop.
Oh, nice. So now he's got like a fly tying
Yeah,
section or whatever, right?
full on. Like he's got quite a few things actually, resin, a few different things.
Hell yeah, dude.
Really stoked. He even had a couple of grizzly hackles, which kind
Sold the
of blew
boat.
my mind. They were small hand. I mean,
Yes,
like
fishing adventures. You can. Just shoot me an email.
I don't know what they call a hen or whatever, but they weren't like full saddles. But I was like, cool. I was all right. It's about time you get something, you know.
Yeah, Spirit Fly has been educating the hell out of me for I love his micro. Sorry, I'm reading the chat too, David. I'm
Uh
not
huh.
ignoring you.
No.
But Stardust had said that he's learned a lot from Spirit Fly David, you and Brian. And I said, yeah, Spirit Fly and David Bolt have been showing me all kinds of. I love the Spirit Fly's micro sculpin. I made
Yeah,
like 7 or 8 of those things, and those are in my
yeah.
fly box, ready to rock.
GP, aloha, welcome.
GP, welcome back, brother. How you been, dude?
I learned so much from Brian and from Spirit Fly. I mean, there's the list goes on and on and on. I watch all kinds of really good guys,
Yeah,
and I just, I can't. I'm so thankful for YouTube, but I'm more thankful that they're putting content out there for people like me who have no idea, you know, on how to do this.
you are such a liar, bro.
No way, bro. I promise.
You know exactly what you're doing, dude. These flies that you sent me are freaking killer, dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
show Spirit Fly. Show Spirit. He wasn't here when you were showing him.
Oh,
Spirit, check
uh,
these out.
hold up, hold up.
I sent him a bento box.
He sent me a whole freaking box because I'm gonna be going to Hawaii here shortly. So he sent me this entire box of his freaking flies, front and back, full of ones that he said that you've been hooking them up and teaching them how to do. So these things are sick, dude. I love this box that you put them in too. This thing works so freaking perfect for these. Like with my my Kamagatsu boxes, how much I love just having
Mm-hmm.
something that sits so well and nice. Like this is super sick for what you do, man. Like this box that you sent me too. I
It's
know,
hard
dude.
to get boxes that are deep enough because my flies are so big.
Dude, it works so well.
Yeah. Like I got one of these from Ruben,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I know that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's the line
and
one I use for my
I
jigs.
mean, you can see my flies are like smashed.
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah. These ones keep the nice body to them too. Like they just kind of sit in there cradled.
yeah. The only thing it just doesn't have the foam.
Freaking awesome clouser there. This one is sick, dude. This one's absolutely going to be a bass killer for sure. I've got a few lakes in mind. Is this the one? So you did the resin over that on this,
That,
didn't you? To kind of
yep,
weight it.
yep. That's the
Yeah, I
one.
can
That's
feel it.
exactly it. Not as heavy as yours, but
Yeah, mine are pretty freaking heavy, dude.
Sasquatch be making them things solid, man.
Yeah, these are sick, dude. And he has a nice, just rounded off head to them too. All right.
I just can't wait to see what you pull up
Hey,
over
Wendy.
there.
Welcome, welcome.
Washington Fishing Adventures had a question about renting a pole.
Renting rods. Can I rent fishing pole and gear in Kihei? I believe you can. You just got to do like a Google search. That's what I did. And there is places because obviously it's like a touristy place, right? So they know that there's people that are going to want to come there and fish. And so you just gotta look at what would and then just kind of call in advance. I know you're leaving fairly soon, so you kind of don't have
Filigrans. What's
much
up,
of it, but
Filigrans?
you can definitely check it out and see what you can find. If I find something, I can let you know via email or something if you shoot me an email.
So, Spirit,
Is Villigran's in here? What's up, brother?
take care of yourself, my friend. Enjoy. Tight lines,
Later, dude.
man.
Yeah, is that where? That must be where he's been, man. I feel like I haven't
Yeah,
seen
he's been
a lot.
working.
I haven't. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen a live from him in a while. I felt like might just be me though. Maybe I missed it or something.
No, he's just been working, working, working.
Mhm.
It's his busy season.
I figured as much. I
Yeah.
figured it was something like that. I
Well, I
saw him post
shouldn't
a
say.
photo.
Let me take that back. He ain't been working, but he's been working.
Yeah, dude.
He's got the killer job. Aloha, Wendy.
All right. Black on black body. Nice and fluffy. I need to get some of that EP fiber that you guys use and play around with that. I have some, but it's like it's very matted stuff. Like it's very I don't know if it's the same stuff that you be using, but it
No,
doesn't like to lay out well.
no, that's not what I'd be using.
Yeah. See, it's like
They call it squimpish fiber, EP
okay.
fiber. What's another
Mm.
one they call? There's another one. S and
This is
P,
oh, this
I
says
think.
poly marabou.
Yeah,
Polymer, yeah,
yeah.
poly
So that's
marabou.
supposed to
Oh,
be like some kind of like a marabou, I guess.
well, that's not. I might actually use that in some of these jigs. That might not be a bad idea. Because I've started putting like the marabou under the tail to kind of give it that little extra oomph
Mhm.
in the back.
Mhm.
Everybody likes, big rump. Villa grins.
I
Me as
like
your dog.
big butts, and I cannot lie. Oh, sorry.
Finn, what's up, dude? I think they call it
They
Congo
call it
hair.
Congo hair. Yeah, I've heard it called that too.
Mm. Hey, Stardust, it is my GP 500. Right on, dude. Well, congrats.
Right on, GP.
Oh shit, he's talking about me.
You hit 5.
I hit the
Sweet.
5, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Dude, are you joking? I did not expect that tonight. That's crazy. Well, thank you to everybody that subbed just now, man. Oh man, I got some work to do now. I got some work to do now. K-Fish stickers coming out soon. I got jigs coming up soon. Apparently, my dad's giveaway is going to be coming out. And then I actually have, you're going to love this, David. I got video that I've been saving since the start of this YouTube channel of my dad back in the 80s doing a YouTube channel before even YouTube was a thing. Him and his
Nice.
buddies were talking into a fish mallet, and him and my I guess my uncle now, but to him his brother-in-law, fishing into a fish, talking into a fish mallet, and just doing their own YouTube fishing channel before it was even like YouTube. So I've got a bunch of that catalog I'm going to sprinkle in now, but I've been waiting for the
Nice.
500 mark before I drop that in. So
Nice. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
hell yeah, guys, thank you so much, man.
Fat, what's up, brother? How are you, my friend?
Cave Fishing Pro, thank you, brother. Oh, all right. Well, I get back to tying, I guess. Shit. I got these. Look at these pink crossy. This local fly shop that I go to has some pretty killer stuff.
Is that the
But
one where the guy just kind of looks at you funny?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But they got
I
good
go.
stuff, so it's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I get it.
He's got good stuff, and I like supporting local. But he's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I guess he's just kind of weird. Nice enough guy, just
Yeah.
kind of weird.
I wouldn't be able to work in a fly shop.
Yeah, because
I'd be
you
busy tying.
get
There's
nothing
so much
done, David.
stuff there.
David
Ooh,
just
let
be
me
in the
try
back.
this. Let's see how this works. Let me try that.
Where did that new order of EP fibers go? I don't know. Portugal, that might be kind of far, brother, but we could. I don't know. All right, we got those legs tied in. Dude, it's been a
It's been
minute.
a
Oh,
minute.
can someone type in the chat real quick? I'm sure some of you already have, but type in the chat exclamation point guest. My bro, my homie David here. He deserves a lot more subs as well. So make sure you guys give him some love. The guy's an absolute unit when it comes to the whole fishing community. Thank you, Washington. What the heck, man? I've been saying, hey, what's up? Congrats. Nothing from me? Because, Mike, you know what? Don't worry about you, man. Mike's my cousin. That's my buddy. I'll see you soon enough. Look at this pink and black one I got in here, Mike. I think this one's going to be a killer one, dude. No, you like
Oregon, what's
the coho
happening,
one.
brother? Good to see you, my
Oregon, what's
friend.
up, dude? That you got on, dude. Rod of yours, you were like in the beginning, the foreshadowing. I have not caught a fish on this rod. And then I watch you cast, and then he just slammed it, dude.
I watched
Sick
it
to see.
too. Yeah, it was sick. I when I first every time I see him come on,
Yeah.
I always say in my mind, dude, you must be like boiling in that suit. But then I remember it's like freezing there. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's hailing right now." I heard it snowed this
Yeah,
morning.
dude.
I'm like,
Not
"Oh, he's
everybody lives in
cozy then."
Hawaii, David. It's here, man. It's still cold. I had my video and I had my feet out and I didn't have my shoes. In my video, I tried to turn around and put my shoes back on with my socks, and I was like, no, they're soaked. I might as well just leave them off at this point. Like, it'd be worthless to me. So cold. Honestly, the cold is what made me give up, bro.
Yeah, I don't really like cold too well.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Well, it's never
handle
come
it,
this way, man.
but I don't like to stay in it for very long. It's good.
Have you seen what it
It's
takes?
yeah.
Have you seen what it takes to stick a sticker from United States to Portugal? No, I have no idea, and I have a feeling it's not great. But that's what it takes, brother. We'll see. Yeah, it looks really sweet. Gonna work on that color. Checking some stream. I get back from chucking some streamers on the river. Oh hell yeah! Did you do good, Oregon? You not using worms right now? Are you down? Oh, I heard that they were closing rivers, or maybe that was my way. I couldn't remember. All right, couple finished wraps. Tie that bad boy off. Snowed here today, Manic. Yeah, I like the cold. Finn says I don't mind the cold either, but you know,
I don't mind the
I always
coldest
have a
when that
saying.
wind blows. When that wind blows, man, it just like goes right through you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oregon, what river heading to the soon? Check out water conditions. Gemini, it's Washington Fishing Adventures. Appreciating. I caught Jack Squat. Ah, damn. Well, that's how it goes, man. Honestly, like your videos where you still post even though it's like the grind videos. I got worried because like the first video that I tried to film and I was like, "Ah, I didn't catch anything. I shouldn't post this." And I was like, you know what? I can probably cut this up in a way that it might still be entertaining to somebody. And, even if it doesn't perform well, it's something for me to post up. And I try and cut it in some sort of entertaining way that makes it so it can, perform somewhat well. But I'm not, I wish I had fish to catch. But it's not always the case, right? That's fishing.
Mhm.
You don't always catch. Let me tell you.
That's why it's called fishing instead of catching, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I would be kind of leery, go to somebody's YouTube channel and be like, dude, they're always catching. Like, okay, what's up with
Yeah.
this? Is it rigged? what kind of bait are they using? Like, because
He's just
I
got a
don't catch
pot.
that many fish.
He's got a crab pot off to the left full of bass. He's like, I got no bass today. Might as well pull one out of the pot. Oh my God, look at this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, damn.
Sorry,
Down goes David.
sorry about that. I
It's all good. I'm glad I haven't done that yet, man. I got a new mount for for my streaming and whatnot. I used to have like this big arm gimbal thing that I used
Uh
for
huh.
when I did these. And that's why, like, maybe I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but like when you're watching my lives, sometimes if I bump the camera, it'll sit there and kind of bounce for a little
Hmm.
while because it was on a
Yeah.
big arm thing, and I had nothing else that could get the angle right. But this little thing that I got now is finally working out for me good. Where'd I go with my
Cool.
UV light?
I haven't figured out how to like when I go live with somebody, I haven't figured out how to do it on my laptop yet. So I do it on my because it comes through text message, right?
Yep.
So I just do it on my iPhone.
Oh, I'm on my phone too, dude.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
But I usually go on my laptop because I have OBS. But that's when I do
Oh,
my lives.
you're getting off, K Fishing Pro? All right, man. Good
All
having you,
right, K
dude.
Fishing Pro. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Have a
Anybody else in here, if you
blessed
haven't
night.
already, go check out K Fishing Pro, man. He does some awesome fly tying, and he's just getting into it. Guy's killer at it. Got some natural skill for sure. All right, we got the legs cut. Kind of half tempted to throw maybe something like this in the box just as a shit and giggle when I take it to Hawaii and just
Hey, you never
see,
know, bro. You
you
know,
know,
I
I could
have
be,
thrown beautiful flies and, ones that people are, this guarantee, 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 and all day nothing. But, dude, throw something out there that's completely off the wall, and different.
yeah.
They bang it. I think more just like, what the heck is this? I don't know.
Yeah, they get if you catch a fish off of a lure so many times, they get weary of it. I think that's
Yeah,
my thought anyway.
makes sense.
Mm,
But you'll see these. I mean, the fish here. You
yeah.
go to a spot that's biting, brother. You're gonna go, whoa.
So I found a place that,
If the bite is on, hold
yeah,
on.
Stardusted. Welcome back, dude. I don't know if I caught him in. He got a new
Gamer, hey,
logo.
what's up,
That's what's going
Nimby?
on.
Take care of yourself, Nimby. Thanks for stopping in, brother.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Thanks, Mimby.
fuck
Appreciate
this
it, brother.
dog. Bruh, make up your mind.
In or out, man. In or out.
It never fails. Whenever I come on YouTube, he's like in, out, in, out, in, out.
He just wants to be involved in some way. All
Somehow,
right,
somehow.
GP.
Yeah.
Catch you later, guys.
Take
Good night.
care,
Good night. All
GP.
you guys are
Thanks for
jumping
stopping in.
off. I'll do my late night tomorrow night. So make sure y'all check that out.
Oh, I cut it.
Later, Washington. Good hanging with you, brother. Oh, before you take off, Washington, David, can you let you told me about the what do you guys call it? The whipping rig?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So can you tell Washington how to set up a whipping rig?
Yes, I will. In fact, I'm subscribed to you, Washington. Um, but it's pretty much you do it Carolina rig style. Carolina rig, you have a leader with
Yes,
your
Oregon I did.
with your fly on it or whatever, about about 6 feet long, tied to a swivel, tied to a bubble float. So that's how I fish with my flies here because I don't have a fly rod. Um, and it's basically the same thing. In the bubble float, you can make it, you can fill it up to where it's heavy. You can put it halfway. But yeah, the bubble float sits on the monofilament to the swivel, and then you have your leader, 6 to 8 feet, depending how big your pole is, how far you want to cast, and that's what I use. So basically, a Carolina rig, instead of a weight, though, you use a bubble float, if that helps.
That's what I'm gonna run from the bank anyway. I don't know what I'll be using for the big boys, but
I wish your wife would have told me. I would have made you some to take on the boat and blow those guys' minds.
what is it like? Is it big lures or something?
No, well, yeah, yeah, they use big lures and stuff, but I would have made you some big mahi flies.
Oh, damn it.
But that's okay.
Yeah. I'm sure they
We're
have
still
plenty of
gonna
shit.
have fun.
One thing's for sure, I'll make sure to video it. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
I've um I've got my GoPro now all set up in a manner that I kind of like that makes it easier for me to do my fishing videos easier. And then I even got a drone I want to initiate at some point. But like you've talked to me about that, it's kind of hard to. I'm kind of nervous, obviously, over water for one thing.
Well, yeah, sure. You don't want to lose all that money.
Yeah, and then I'm also nervous about there's regulations in certain areas and this and that, and so
Hmm.
I want to do it in a way that's artful but also not like blowing up an area at the same time and not illegal.
Yeah,
So that one I got to be a little bit more careful with, so I
yeah,
stick to the GoPro mostly. Is You said Spirit's mostly doing charters right now, right?
yeah. He's
Out of his
doing all of
area.
his out in his
Is it
area. Yeah, he's doing guide stuff.
is he trout mostly, right?
Uh, Everything, but yeah, trout, bass, muskie, the whole
Ah,
shebang. He's got. Have you gone to his channels and watched his videos?
oh yeah, yeah, many
Dude,
times.
he's
I
caught
just
some
seen the Trout.
monsters, man.
Yeah, I've seen the trout ones for sure, but I haven't. I've seen he ties up some killer musky flies. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
dude, the things are like this freaking long, dude.
Yep.
Bigger than a rat. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
All right, later, Oregon or
Take
Washington.
care, Washington.
Jigs. Anybody that can attract them, they will strike. No matter if you don't if they don't like it, just get rid of it. Oh, just to get rid of it. I know what he's trying to say. Um, with the jigs that I tie up, Mike's got a theory that the color so much doesn't matter as much as if they like the color, they'll obviously hit it a lot, but it doesn't matter as much because at least for salmon that is because they seem
Hmm.
to they'll want to just if you throw it at them enough, they'll want to just hit it just to get rid of it to because if you it's kind of like bass, right? If you annoy them
Right.
enough, they'll just take it just because they are pissed off, you know.
Yep. Like they won't even bite it. They'll just kind of like snap at it.
Yep. Well, they'll snap at it, they'll bite at it, and then they'll realize real quick that oh, shouldn't have bit that.
Yeah, that's funny. So instead of putting crystal flash, I got this really cool. They call it Pommering chenille.
Palmering chenille.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I like this stuff. It's pretty good. I was trying to use it in my jigs, but the thing is it's too thick for my jigs, I think. It's better suited for flies and stuff.
Uh huh.
The I mean, I'll use it on the next one actually. We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Cuz the thread that's like holds it together seems to be a lot for what I do.
Gotcha. Well, I was getting like this kind of chenille. I was making my own out of ribbon.
Were you really?
Yeah, organdy ribbon.
Huh. And
Yep. That's what I made those little shrimpies. That's
yeah,
ribbon. Yeah.
no way.
Mhm. Not the red one, the white one.
Wait, what?
Yeah. it's all that organdy ribbon.
Oh shit, that's rad, dude. Dude, this thing looks sick, man. I feel like this would just catch so well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget to go to the store and pick yourself up some shrimp
Oh yeah.
cuz that's always a go. If
Just
they
like
don't bite shrimp, something's wrong cuz they love shrimp.
where am I out of? I am out of Washington State. Upper section of Washington State. So I fish for salmon, I fish for bass, I fish for kokanee, and I fish for trout. Kind of a all around different types of fish.
And his dad makes really awesome jigs.
He makes some pretty rad jigs. That's where most of these all came from. We've got like this whole box here full of jigs. Ah,
Ceviche. Oh, you're making my mouth water, man.
what the jigs?
No. Villagrán said he's got ceviche in the fridge.
Oh yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Mm.
I dropped this box one time, David, not very far. Like, and there's so much weight in here, it just broke the crap. It broke the whole side of the box out because there's so many jigs in here.
There you go, Stardusted. That's right. When the shrimp eaters stop biting, they're spooked, throwing you fly that look like shrimp eaters.
That's right. Ceviche is the best, dude. You know what's funny? I eat a lot of different shellfish of like all different kinds.
Hmm.
Even crawfish. I'm just not a huge fan of shrimp. It's just never been my thing.
Same here.
Really. Like
Yeah.
I will eat some
I'll
Dungeness
eat it,
crab.
but I don't. I'm not like head over heels for it.
People sit and tell me like, "So you like crab?" And I'm like, "I love crab. I will put away some Dungeness crab." And they're like, "But you don't like shrimp." I'm like, "Don't like shrimp." So I don't know what it is. It's a texture thing or what. But I'll even eat like lobster too. And they're like, "Okay, that's just a big shrimp." And I'm like, it's yes, you're right, but it's not. I don't know. It's just it's bigger, so therefore the texture is not the same. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unpopular decision, I'm sure, but what can I say? It's what I don't
Yeah.
like.
I'm the same with lobster. Everybody's like, "Oh, you don't like lobster?" I'm like, "Yeah, not really."
Yeah, freshwater, freshwater shrimp. Yeah, I will eat freshwater shrimp all day long, Wendy. All day long. Love those things.
But now
Actually,
throw some oysters in front of me. It's going down, brother.
oh, dude, we have this dope oyster place here, right next to the Canadian border. There's a he literally owned a oyster farm out on the river or out on the not river, out on the ocean on the bay, and then he
Hmm.
like opened up a little shop so he can sell some of his oysters right in the same like on the town above,
Uh
and it,
huh.
of course it blew up. But there's not very many people that can say like, "Oh, where did you get your oysters from?" And the guy just goes like this. He goes, "Yeah, like right over there." Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man,
so,
fresh
but he
oysters are
sells
the
some.
bomb.
Yeah, dude, he fries them up. There, he like grills them up too. And oh my god,
When I was in South Carolina many, many, many years ago, back in the
yeah.
'80s, the late '80s, early '90s, I used to go to. They used to have oyster festivals out on the outer islands, like the perimeter islands, and so we drive. I would drive out there, and bro, $10 for a soda
Oh,
flat, just full of fresh steamed oysters. You
that's
just
not
bring
even.
your shuckers, stand at the table, and go. Oh my god, it was
That's not even
so good.
fair, dude. You couldn't do that nowadays with prices. There's no freaking way.
Yeah, like $10, man. I was like, all right, score.
I'm in. I'm sitting here for a while, guys. Take a seat.
Yeah.
No, what I was about to say is Mike there, my buddy Mike. Yeah, he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here or not, but him and I a couple years back, we used to do it, and I kind of want to do it again. As we grew up on this section of river, like my aunt had property on this section of river. My grandparents had property, like they were neighbors, so we literally just grew up on this river, right?
Hmm.
And so my gramps would or my aunt would go and take me and my cousin and drop us at the very head of the mouth of the river that we could. The farthest is the road would stop, right?
Uh
Take
huh.
us to the very top of it, and then we would him and I with snorkel masks and like a bait mesh bag would
Hmm.
then snorkel the entire river all the way down to town. It's like a
Yeah.
4 or 5 hour float. We would
Yeah.
snorkel all the way down, and then I'd
Yeah.
go to the and it was like a fucking one pony town, right? So there was one little store, a one little gas station, and that was it, right? And so we went into we popped out of the river, walked up onto the road, went to the county store, called my gramps
Hmm.
and said we were ready, and he'd come and pick us up. We'd load up in the back of the truck and go back
Yeah.
home. And we just by the end of it, we had just a big old pile of crawdads that we just all sit and feast on for dinner. We did
Mm.
that a couple times, man. That was a lot of fun. We floated a
Mm.
long ways.
That sounds delicious, though. Mm.
Oh yeah, it was they are. I love
Yeah.
crawfish.
Yeah. See, that's it. It's weird. Like I like crayfish. I like freshwater prawns, but shrimp, I'm not really a fan.
You're the
Or lobster, like the saltwater ones. I don't know.
mm.
It's weird. I remember in South Carolina, man. I mean, dude, people used to have wars over their shrimping spots. It was a big thing there.
Oh seriously.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't go throwing your shrimp net over where somebody else has been. Oh no.
Even if you didn't like wait, hold on. Like even if it was there if they'd thrown it there the night before or whatever and you didn't know, they'd
Yeah.
just fight over it?
Oh no, 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 no. People have like their spots, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, what are you doing here? Who are you? Where are you from? Type deal. This is my
Oof.
spot.
Oof.
Like, yeah, yeah. They're serious about their shrimp in South Carolina now. But when I was in Oregon, that's when I got to taste real what real salmon tastes like. Oh, so good, like
Now,
fresh. It was delicious.
Pacific or
'Cause
Atlantic salmon?
Pacific. It was
Oh
Pacific
yeah.
salmon.
That
Yeah,
is okay. Thank you.
it was Pacific. Yep,
Yep.
Pacific salmon. Because we get salmon here, but it's it's pre-frozen. It's not fresh, right?
Yeah.
But bro, when I had that stuff when I lived in Oregon, oh my gosh, that stuff was delicious.
You get addicted to it, man. It's crazy. Have you ever heard
It
of
was so good.
salmon candy?
No.
So what it is it's smoked salmon. We make it into little chunks, about yay big, and then you
Hmm.
smoke it. But as you're smoking it, you put maple syrup on it as it's smoking. You wait an hour, you open it back up, you syrup it again. You wait an hour, you syrup again. You just layer, 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 layer. It becomes almost hardened with all this smoky um, maple syrup or hot
Oh,
honey or
so
whatever
kind
you
of
like to use.
like a crust almost, like a
Yeah,
glaze.
and it's you bite into
Ooh.
it. It's the sweetest, like salty. It, dude, it straight up like caramel. It's so good.
Mm. Caramelized salmon, man.
Michael says he's gonna go down to the river and catch some crawfish. Hell yeah, dude. I'm wondering if we should throw a pot, man. Nobody else does, and I bet you we could. You make a salmon candy manic. It's delicious, dude. It's my favorite way, honestly. Other than like just smoked salmon on cracker with like uh cream cheese or sour cream. No, cream cheese. Sorry.
Trying to find my other crack wrap I got.
The other what?
I call it crack wrap.
Wait a minute, David.
No, 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 no. We're not doing that here. No, 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 no. Sorry. I learned that I don't know if you've ever heard of gripping lips fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that term from him. He uses this stuff a lot. He calls it crack wrap.
Ooh, I get some recipes in the chat now. Now I'm loving this. Jalapeno jelly, raspberry jelly, layer each one, best salmon candy. Okay. I will definitely try that. During the smoking process there, Wendy? Call it fish jerky. Yeah, yeah, okay. What are you talking about there, Mike? For
In
taking
South
whose spot?
Carolina, the shrimping spots.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what he's talking about? Yeah.
they go crazy over there, man.
Dude, I've seen videos of people fighting over these freaking salmon, dude. It's nuts. Not gonna lie, like I've had my arguments here and there because people just don't know how to, you know, be good fishermen.
Right.
There we go. There's another salmon jig down. This one with a pink tail, pink marabou, kind of match everything else.
See that, guys? See how fast he is? I'm still on my first one.
Yeah, dude, I got 3 layers. You got step 97 there. That's don't make me sound like I'm fast, bro. I got 3 times. That's it. 3 steps, and I'm done. I'll
I'm
donate
the
some
same with
salmon.
Ruben. When I watch Ruben, I'm like, good golly. I mean, he could literally do it like with his eyes closed. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Tying those jigs, like, because it's all the same process, the same step every single time, right?
yeah. For him, yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same thing. Just wrap.
right.
Ooh, yes, sir. Just keep layering each one. The zing from the raspberry and the heat from the jalapeno smoke it dry.
Mm. Ooh, that sounds
Okay,
good, Wendy.
and the jelly just probably just with the heat just solidifies and becomes a nice layer. Okay,
Ooh, that sounds good.
and we have some like, dude, we have some like blackberry jelly and some like native jellies to our area too. That would be just delicious.
Hmm.
I want to do a blue one. I don't want to do a blue one. Look at this dope. Actually, I do. Because I got this dope purple I think would look sick.
Yeah.
Anything good color combo, or should I do a different jig head? Ow. Got like maybe an orange? No. Gold. I don't know. I think I'll rock the purple and black. Yeah, it's the thing. I don't have a black jig head though. I got a ton of like chartreuse, a ton of red. There's no black ones in here. I'm all out of those. Ow. Hey, they're sharp.
I actually
Oh,
have a callus on my thumb. I don't know if you can see that,
chartreuse. Oof. From what, man?
being poked by hooks.
I'm just doing the hazards of the job, huh?
Yep.
All right, we'll do a chartreuse. That's I like that. Good call, Villigrins. Always with the good color choices.
Yep.
As much. Oh, Christ! Hey, I put another hole in the box.
Well, thank goodness it didn't break open. That would be horrible.
It wouldn't be the first time, honestly. I've dropped it and they fall. I got like my apartment's got like these shag rug carpets too. Oh god, it was a
Oh
nightmare.
gosh. Yeah.
Is Robert Y, what's going on, brother? K-fish, the color is red and violet. Both turn black and about 10 feet deep unless you're using VP paint. I am using UV paint, Stardusted. He did some extra ultra UV. You can tell when they here. See that? Thing is just bright as heck, man. It's got its own glow.
Hate this vice. It's the only bad thing about this vise.
What?
It don't like big hooks.
It's a good thing you don't tie very many of those, huh?
I actually do,
I know, brother. That was a joke.
but I don't tie too many marabous though. That's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't had any, so now that I got some, it's on.
Your baraboo looks nice. Mine's looking kind of.
I like the way that I just like the pulse of it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it thins out in the water, but it
Hmm.
mix it with the rabbit, and it just gives it two different actions that just work so well together.
Yeah.
I've got chartreuse line. What what thickness of line do you use? Like I'm running like 140, which I feel is pretty thick, but I don't know if that's thick.
This is
Yeah,
Danville
time for you to go
210.
to sure it is.
This
It's
is
what now?
Danville 210.
210.
Yeah.
Oh damn, dude. You thick stuff. I got this like Vivas. Oh, there it goes. Like this Vivas 240. This stuff I used to tie with, and this stuff is just like straight Kevlar.
Yeah, that's the mono, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I got stats.
Do you really? Nice, dude.
I use that on my big streamers just because it's saltwater.
Mm. And they're probably like they got teeth, right? They're like salmon. They got
Yeah,
thick teeth.
exactly. It got
Yeah.
teeth.
Like I don't care if these blow up after like the third or fourth catch, but if they blow up after the first catch,
Right.
well, let's be honest. If I'm throwing them, they're not gonna catch shit because they'll be up in the tree. But dude, I've done that, man, and let me tell you, nothing just sets me off harder than when I have just tied on a fresh jig and I'm like, this is gonna be it. This is the color. This is gonna get me out of my slump that I got going on. And then immediately sling that into a pile of freaking stump, and then it's just hooked on immediately. And the only option for me is to snap it off. Yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful
I've
ornaments
done
for
that.
sure. If you ever
Definitely
want a
have done
K-fish jig, just go where I fished. I've leaved it, for every one that I throw in the water, there's three hanging up somewhere in the tree.
that.
Hey, man, I ain't nothing but honest.
All right. Now, get this head on here. Work that. Yeah, I put a lot of stuff into my tying. Plus, I'm not really in a rush right now. I'm real happy to be tying.
Wendy Don, catcher of trophy trees. Yeah, I don't know. I can give you a run for your money. I'll tell you that much. So we all kind of have our own fishing faults, right? My
Uh
cousin will tell you that for me it's definitely I'm a tree magnet. But I what he won't tell you is for him, he is the type of guy that can't leave his lure alone. If it's 5 minutes and it hasn't caught a fish, he's switching lures. Like he can't let anything soak for more than a minute or two before he's switched up to something new. Or my favorite, which he does it to me all the time, if we're on the boat and I'm like, I got a blue wedding ring on, and then I catch the first fish.
Uh-huh.
He'll slowly slinker over to his tackle box and start throwing on whatever I'm throwing at it. I'm like, "What are you doing,
Uh-huh.
Mike? What are you doing there, Mike?" He's like, "Nothing. Just switching up. Just switching up. It's time to switch up again."
I used to be like that.
Yeah.
And then I started fishing with this old man
Later, Michael. Later, buddy.
who taught me, you know, okay, so you're whipping, you're gonna whip the same lure for 15 minutes, and you're gonna go counterclockwise from 3 to 9.
Yeah.
If within 15 minutes you've gone from 3 to 9 and nothing, then you can change your lure. Until then,
Y-
don't change your lure.
So
So that's
it
how
would
I.
work. It would work for him, but the problem is we're trolling on a boat.
Yeah, I know.
So his sense of time is like he'll sit there, tap his foot 3 times, and he's like, "Nope, it's not working. Something new." Whatever, man. That's part of it, man. We have fun.
Yeah,
That's you know,
that
we
is.
know that that's each other's faults, and that's what we have fun with. My
Yeah.
other favorite thing that we love to do, we started doing this when we go bass fishing because there seems to be a lot of bass tournaments on our lake that we like to go to.
Hmm.
And these guys come flying by us in these bass boats at like, Mach 10. And when they're in a tournament, they'll just kind of watch around for who's catching what where.
Hmm.
So what Mike and I will do is we've gone fishing for bass and we'll see one just come screaming down the lake at Mach 10. And I said, Mike, quick, 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 hand me the net. And then I grab the net and I very loudly oh, look at the net. Oh, wow, Mike. And he starts pretending he's got a fish on. That boat at Mach 10 will do a 180 and pull right in next to us, and I'll just stare and drop the net, and then we'll just go back to fishing, man. You ever want to hear a boat get angry, man? Whoa, what? Off they go again. Because we ain't in no tournament. We're just having fun, like, oh
Man, oh
yeah,
man.
it's a good time.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I got like multiple colors of green for legs on this one. Kind of liking the Joker vibe on this thing.
So that's how I make that head.
Do I sell my flies, K-fish? I don't sell them. Not yet. I hadn't hit 500, so now I am. So I might throw some on my once I get that all set up. So I guess the answer to that is soon. But more or less what I'm gonna do, because I don't really want to like try and keep stock of any colors. I just like tying what I feel in the moment. So what I'm gonna try and do, I think, is the way I want to do it is I'm just gonna sell a sticker, and then I'll throw in a jig or two with it. So
Hey, you. There we go. And
I've
then
unsubscribed and have been for a while. I was gonna say I feel like I've seen you in my stream before, brother, but it's been a
509.
minute.
Yeah, I've seen him in there. It's
Yeah.
been a while, but I remember seeing him.
Oh, screw that, man. I got these purple legs, these crazy legs. We're gonna use these.
Oh yeah, there you go. Heck yeah.
I did not know you could not buy from the hairline company.
Yeah, you can't buy it, like you can't just go onto their website and order.
Can
You
you?
can see what they have, but it says right there on the website to go to your local hairline dealer, type
mm,
in, such and such for a
Can you not?
directory.
So I've got them on Amazon before. Can you not get them well on Amazon on where you're at, or no?
I've well, see, this is my thing is I've ordered, feathers from trying to get marabou from quite a few different places,
Mm-hmm.
and I get show you what I get. This.
About the salmon flies. Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
But
What's
this isn't marabou. All the way at
yeah?
the top, it's like a feather. It's still together.
So it's like slopping or something,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Just
kind of
like
like slopping, but
yeah.
bad slopping.
Mm. I don't know if you saw these ones 509. Are you talking like this? I tied up some nightmares here recently. This is what you saw. I think was my salmon jigs, right?
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can still like
I can make a dubbing loop with it,
yeah, exactly what I was about to say.
but it's like no, I wanted marabou,
Mm.
and yeah, way it's so much better. It has so much more life than this stuff. All right, so now come in here and trim this
If
off.
Oregon or someone can just type in exclamation point guest, it's gonna give a link to David's channel, and it'll just pop up. Yeah, Gemini, thank you, but it's exclamation point guest, and then there you go. Oregon did it.
Thanks, Gemini. Thanks, Oregon.
I'm gonna throw in some green ones, I think.
All right.
I don't know if my music's actually working.
See, I could do it just like that without the eyes, without the
Yeah, David's
eyeballs.
out of
But
Hawaii and he makes some killer jigs, bro. Or I mean, he kills killer flies. He just sent me this bento box full of freaking flies, dude. I'm gonna be heading to Hawaii here shortly, so he made sure to hook a brother up so that way I'd be stocked up for Hawaii.
um, CDC feathers would be good, Villigrans, but they're small.
I think he's tying up like a version of this right now.
That bass jig.
Oh no, this one isn't it? Hold on,
Yep.
you're tying up this one.
Yep. But this one's black and chartreuse.
I like that.
Yeah, those
Hell
are
yeah,
the
Oregon,
ones
do
that
it.
I sent you. I made with schloppen
Oh
because it
yeah,
didn't have the marabou.
you can't tell, dude. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm just picky.
I am too, but I keep getting reminded by people like, that I don't think the fish will care. Yeah, but you know what? Damn it, I do. Like
Yeah. I have a fat stack of CDC feathers I use on
just like
them.
that.
My
That broke on
nets,
me some.
mostly as a collar. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I can see that. All right, let's see. We're gonna go with gold eyes.
Okay.
Cool. When you gonna go tie up, Oregon? You gonna go shower and stuff first?
Oregon, what's next on the agenda for you, dude? Are you gonna be hitting the lake soon and for trout and such? Can someone let me know if my music's coming through or not? If not, I have to adjust it. I don't know why. Sometimes the other mic I have set up just doesn't pick it up. No music? Okay. Give me 1 second here. No music. Okay. Tell me if that made any difference. I can't figure out why it doesn't want to work. That's just it. It's really annoying. My friend wants me to go with them for sturgeon soon. Oh hell yeah, dude. Wait, what did you get gifted to you, Villigrins? Oh, the flies, right? David's flies. Stardust, thank you for being my music. He started singing the "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" song. No music? Damn it, man. All right.
Let it go. Let it go.
All right, I'm just gonna bypass the whole system there. I had like whole reggae vibes for you, brother. You know, I don't know why it wasn't
Yeah.
working.
I love my reggae music, man. And you'll
Perfect.
find out when you come here, you know.
Oh, dude, I listen to it anyway, just regardless.
I mean the reggae vibe here, the island vibe.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna do so good, bro, because you're
What?
chill. You know what I mean? You don't have this like attitude, so you're gonna do good, man. Who knows? You might find you one uncle who adopt you and make you fat.
Hell yeah, man. I can't wait, dude. My wife
Yeah.
is so I've been once before, right? On the big island near Kona. But
Mm-hmm.
my wife has not. Um
Okay.
so she is super stoked. It's been on her bucket list to go to Hawaii, so I am super stoked for her.
When you guys come back,
Oh yeah, because we will.
you guys come back, bro. Come to the Big Island and come see me, bro. Hook you guys up.
Hell yeah, dude. I definitely would do that. If I knew ahead of time, man, that would have been for sure something we would have had a conversation. But she really wanted to do the Maui thing, so I was like,
Oh
all right.
yeah. Plus Maui really needs it too, since the fires and stuff. They really need it. So I'm glad you're going there and to support that.
Yeah, like the whole you're talking about the Lahaina and all that stuff.
Yeah, dude, the fires really messed a whole bunch of stuff up for tourism and stuff. A lot of people like went broke, lost their businesses. It was pretty bad.
Is it? So she was saying that like Lahaina rebuilt pretty quick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they're pretty much almost there. You know.
wow, dude, because that was not that long ago. They
Yeah.
wasted no time.
Well, yeah, because you like I said, Lahaina is like the main tourist town. Lahaina used to be the capital of Hawaii, right? So
Mhm. Where everybody went, huh?
yeah, I mean that was like the main moneymaker for the island, right? A lot of people work there, a lot of people live there.
When did you change your channel name, David?
When did I change my channel name?
I don't know if you ever.
No, it was always Big Island Ugly Flies.
You never get to see me anymore. What you talking about, 509? Maybe I'm coming into a
I
conversation
mean
halfway.
David Kia Smith. It's always been David Kia Smith and then Big Island Ugly Flies. Oh, it might be in the guest part. Yeah, he spelt my name wrong.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh
Everybody
shit.
says Kia. It doesn't bother me. Don't worry. Everybody says Kia. I don't care. It's actually
Oh,
Kia.
on the title of the stream. Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably just screwed that up. That's on
It's
me.
actually Kia. Kea. Kia. Like I don't
Ah.
care. Yeah. But I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, the Soji that song from Frozen. Got it. I was like, I was like, "What do you mean? I've been right here. I've been streaming. What are you talking about?" We almost lost
Thank
it
you,
in the end.
Stardusted. You rock.
Yes, thank you, Stardustin.
Oh, by the way, big shout out if you guys haven't already. Subscribe to Stardusted. He's starting to do live videos.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Stardustin, you've been a huge supporter of like the whole fly tying community, man. I see
So
you in
huge.
everybody's chat.
And he's a darn good fly tyer himself.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I drive a Ferrari 308 GTI. Yeah, right.
When did you hit the millions, David?
Don't be telling my secrets, man.
Oh shit, brother. Sorry.
All right, that's it.
All done? Yep, I'm finishing
There's
up
the
too, brother.
bass jig right there, my friends. Black and
Somehow ended like near
chartreuse.
the same color, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. All right,
It's probably
David.
about the same size head too.
Half ouncer. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't cut my legs here.
I got this handy dandy scale. I should see how much this thing weighs. What's up, Robert? That his screen name only lives.
Yeah, only for lives, Kia only. Man, Oregon's really giving it to me for the mistake on the name there. You know what? I had limited time, man. I'm sorry. Damn, Oregon. That's it. Next time I go live with, you know, Uda begin flishing adventures.
Sasquatch called him, dude.
Yeah. Oh man. Multi-purpose scale, I see, says Villigrans.
I think so.
What's
All
that
right.
bad boy weigh out at?
Let's see.
I added in some green.
0.93.
Say what?
0.93.
Oh hell yeah. That's pretty fat for just resin, man. That's crazy. No lead wraps, no nothing.
No. This guy Burko in Australia called me
Origin fishing adventures. I like it.
Origin. Oregon.
Yeah. I'm gonna call this one the Joker. Look at that thing, man. I tied in the green and the purple legs.
And you got them legs on there too? Heck yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I got started with the black on black with the pink, the Joker, and then a little bit of black, pink booty on it.
Oh, what do
The
you think
flies.
about
What's
this one?
up, man? Ty's flies. Welcome, dude.
Hey, Brian.
Brian,
Welcome in,
what's going
brother.
on, brother?
Good to see you, man.
First time seeing you in my chat, dude. Thank you so much. All right, David.
This one came out junk.
You want to call her there, brother? I know you've had a long night. Or do you want to do
I'm
one
good,
more?
man. You want to do another?
I can
I
do
can
one
do
more.
another. I want to do a clouser.
You want to do a clouser? All right,
Yeah.
bet. I will pick up a. Let's see here. What do I got? I really like that chartreuse and purple, man. That thing turned out sick.
Yeah, that thing is banging.
Actually, you know what I'll do? Because I picked up that pink, and I'll do that salmon egg one that that I came up with that I really, really think is going to be a killer one.
I'm gonna tie one of these, but bigger. You see it?
Ooh, yes. You mean out of the bento box from David Ties Flies. As seen, sold on David Ties Flies, Ugly Flies website. That's it. I'll be your spokesperson. To Robert Y. I'm gonna tie up the pink on pink one
Try to
with the
keep the
marigolds in
clousers
between,
sparse. Look
and it
straight.
really gives it like a
Thank you,
really
Brian.
eggy body.
I will.
I got Brian in the chat. I'm about to get just absolutely destroyed. So you gotta do me justice here, David.
What?
Because my jig tying is not gonna be great, but we're gonna go
it,
for it anyway.
it will
You
help
know
with the
me, brother.
movement. Okay, Brian. Thank you. Yeah. I got some. I want to tie a big one for salt with this these colors, and I finally got my big eyes in today. So
Hell yeah.
yep, I'm
My-
going to give it to you straight.
I'm gonna finish it all up and be like, "Yeah, guys, I'm really excited about this jig," and just David's gonna chime in. Looks like shit. I
Yes, he
do.
does.
You know what? So this one
Yes,
here is
he
old and as
does.
terrible as it looks, brother. My cousin Mike, he recently gave me this one as a gift, and you know, it was it's got sentimental value to me. But other than that, yeah, this one's probably the smallest, most terrible one out of my group, but it's cool.
He needs some of them scissors too.
I got like these old school ones here. I got a bunch of these ones, like brass ones, and then I got. See, you got like high tech stuff for all your tools. I've got me a 5-gallon bucket that I put all my stuff in. You know, uh, keeps them nice and sharp because they all touch each other well. You know, they all get to grind on each other nicely. So this is probably the most fancy tool I got right here. I'll give you a good discount. Hell yeah, I will for sure, Flies. I will definitely reach out to you, brother. I'm always finding ways to spend my money. All right, so Robert, I know you fly. You like the salmon jigs, man. So Coho, obviously, you know, love the color pink. So we just do the pink on pink. And so I just take very quickly, like I'm not even, sometimes I'll pull some of the back fibers and just stack double. I'm not too worried about the back one. It's the middle section that I do like the dubbing loop for. Oop.
Orange. There
Okay,
you are.
pink tail. Going into the pink tail. Manic. Absolutely manic, bro.
MacGyver, baby. Yes, sir. In Hawaii, we have a saying: no such thing as no can. Can. And this vice is irritating.
It's actually hold on. It was similar to this jig that I'm using now is where I caught that bad boy on. You can almost kind of see it right there in his mouth, the pop spot where I pulled it out of him. But beautiful fish.
Good night, Villagrans.
Night, Villigrins. Thanks for hanging
Don't
out,
work
brother.
too hard, man.
Villigrins is the OG for sure. And then Oregon Fishing Adventures, he'll tell you guys, but bobber dogging is a setup we use here in the Pacific Northwest for catching just absolute tank salmon like this guy here. It's a king that I caught a couple years back. I'm going to print out a couple other photos I did this year that I caught like 4 or 5 of these just absolute monsters. But fishing one of these, I do flies as well, ties flies, Brian. I just don't do them often. I typically stick to the jigs because that's seems to work out for me well on YouTube, and it's my favorite thing to tie. But I do flies from time and again. I'm just nowhere near the skill level. I'm actually working towards. I have a video idea that's gonna really put me through the ringer of learning how to tie flies. But okay, got that cut. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I mean, actually, I will have a question for you because maybe there is something you can help me in this jig patterns that I do. And when we get there, I will ask you because it's been a problem that I have not been able to solve when it comes to tying these particular jigs up yet. Did you get a cradle, Oregon, or is it a full net? Do you like cradles? David, in Oregon, in Washington for steelhead, we have these things called cradles, and they're basically just a like a. You ever seen how they lift like dolphins out of the water and shit?
Uh-huh.
They have like these, yeah. So it's basically that for salmon with a kind of a net to the back of it, and then you just literally just kind of pull them directly into the cradle, and you can hold them that way. It's just nicer for the fish than a net, but um, I don't know. It seems much harder to try and like get them in that net, and I feel like a rubberized net does well enough on its own, but I don't know. I was just curious. Yeah, Beckman has like 5 holes in it in the basket. It's starting to fall apart. Threads coming out. Oh yeah. Later, Villigrans, man.
Hi, you want to go inside? Okay. Be right back.
Dog changed their mind again.
My 65-pound puppy. She's not even a year old yet. She's like 7, 8 months old.
When did you get her?
About 6.5 months ago.
Oh damn.
No, wait.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
puppy
about
puppy.
6.5 months ago. Dude, literally, she fit in my arms.
That's crazy. That's
And she's
get given or do you buy her?
I got her from the Humane Society.
Oh wow.
She's Catahoula and Staffordshire Pit Bull. And she's so much a pit bull,
I'm
it's not
wrapping
even
backwards.
funny.
I should be going.
Wrapping backwards makes your tying off harder.
So I need to start going this way then. Hold on, then I'd have to.
The zonker, he said.
Oh, the zonker. Okay, so I can't go this way. Never mind. The problem I'm having with these particular jigs is when I get to this point, this is when I tie in a fair amount of these rubber legs. And when I do that on top of the zoinker, it creates just a hell of a ball that then I have to now wrap the zoinker over again when I continue on towards the rest of the head. Like I stop halfway and put the the um the legs in, and I have to continue wrapping forward. And the issue I have is it wants to cone forward, and I never have figured out a good way of like stopping that. I have to get used to that because I've been doing it wrong this whole time now. It's like my Gramps. He taught me how to fish, David.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was left-handed. What do you think
Ah,
all of my rods are?
left-handed.
Yeah, dude, everything's left-handed. It's the only thing that I'm left-handed at.
Hey, he did a good job, man.
Later, Gay Fishing Pro. Make sure you send me that
Take care, K Fishing Pro. Thanks for stopping in, bro.
send me an email, brother.
Brian, I'm getting low. I'm gonna have to get some more of this. Can you believe it? I've been tying the heck out of this stuff.
Start at the eye and tie back with the legs. Like start with the legs of the eye and then tie all the way. Oh. Yeah, because then it keeps it uniform moving forward. God, that's so fucking simple. That makes me mad because now I feel stupid. I'm sitting here trying to devise 17 different ways of doing that the right way, and he's like, he just comes in here in seconds. Is like, no, just do this, and I'm like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
I know, dude. Sometimes I'll be watching him live,
Wait.
and I'll see him do something, and I'm like, "Duh, you could have, dude. See, you should watch it more often." Hello, that makes total sense. You were trying to do it this way.
Yeah, Oregon. So that's how I feel too. Like, I feel like, yeah. Don't rep it backwards. I know. I just went backwards so I can make sure to set it up right. But Oregon, that's what I feel too, man. I feel like even like when I'm bait casting, right? I'm casting with my right, and then I see guys that will flip to the rod to the left hand and then start reeling. They will like switch hands, and I'm like, if you just reeled with your left and you like casting with your right, then you don't have to switch, right? You just click in. But and then to the guys that are like, oh, I'm right-handed dominant, and then they cast with their left, it just, I don't know, it's weird to me. Like, but I'm like the goofy one, so I don't know. It's a whole science in itself trying to figure that out. Left hand retrieve always. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm not the goofy one then. Damn it. I knew I was right. Okay, wrapping the other way. And then Spirit told me that you kind of overlap them just slightly to kind of keep those hairs moving backwards. And I've stopped using crosscut on the front. I don't like the way that I kind of like that it gives it a fuller body at the front if I don't do the crosscut. Oops.
Got the Irie vibe, man.
Oh, weird. Weird, Brian. That was a lot easier. Yes, it was. Damn it. It was a lot easier. Oh, man. David, I don't even want to show Brian how many jigs I've now done the wrong way. Like boxes upon boxes sitting behind me that I have apparently done the wrong way this entire way. I mean, is what it is. Oh yeah, appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much, Brian. You are the bomb, bro. You don't know how much I love you, man. The truth.
Yeah, to your extent, right? Like whatever works for you, but at the same time, that there's like proven techniques to kind of help you along the way. So
Yeah.
you know, but everybody learns at their own pace, and you know, I think it's the willingness to learn and willingness to change is the key to it. You know,
Right.
some guys are like, I don't know, I've been doing it this way for 30 years. I'm like, okay, but you've been doing it, 30 years in a way that might not been the most. There's new ways. There's always new shit to learn, especially in fly tying, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So you might disagree with this next step, Brian, but I like using thick UV resin on the head wraps up here. The only reason why is because the coho have really sharp teeth, and if I just use regular glue, they just seem to tear into it hard. This is the only thing I've been able to find that gets me to last a few more than just one or two catches. Look at that clouser, man. Damn, that thing looks good.
Yeah, Brian, I'm using 210 Danville. I can't wait for your new stuff to come in, bro.
Did you and Villigrins get the was it from Brian that you guys got the really nice the wrap the bobbin you got right there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I got this one from Brian. I got another one that's on its way with a longer thing. Villigran's got one that's kind of, I can't remember. I think it's Terminator. No, I don't know. But anyway, it moves up and down. It's adjustable,
Mm.
so you can
Wait,
have like
what?
long. Yeah, this part here can be
Oh wow.
long or short. Yeah. Yeah, when I first started hanging out with Stardusted,
Mm-hmm.
not Stardusted, but Nick Spiritfly, um, and I remember when he got his, and I was like, oh man, this is the pinnacle. His is like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I'm contemplating buying one, and I think it was Stardusted. He was a Stardusted or Manic. We're like, do it, don't hesitate, do it. And
Hey,
I said,
509.
I'm doing it.
Appreciate you dropping in,
Did
brother.
it, and I am so happy.
Have a good night, man. Yeah, man. I might have to pick one of those up. My stuff's old school, but I I dropped. I need something that matches this vise that I'm using.
Plus, Brian will give you a good price, bro.
Okay.
He'll take care of you. He'll hook you up.
You have purple bobbins? Dog, that's my thing. I gotta match the Renzetti Traveler I got.
I messed up here on this flash.
It's mine too, man. I think it looks so good. Like if I could, man. Like purple's such a great color. Read my comment about UV light. Oh, turn the lights off for UV color. Color is a myth. You are right. It is. But I think in the video it looks cool when I do it. And I don't know. It was a thing that people enjoy when I do it, especially when I got the the colors behind me and they just kind of does a thing. I gotta flare it up somehow, right? Not all of us can tie gigantic, massive hooks. That thing was awesome, man. I'd love to have that thing on my wall.
Yeah.
I gotta show you this, David. When I was a welder in my off time, I made these and was selling these online for a while.
Oh, that's sick.
Isn't that rad? So I use a plasma
Yeah.
cutter and D12 steel, and I cut one section. So this is one section here, this is one section here, and this is a third section here. And then I used welding wire, and I spun it up and made the wraps on the dubbing there.
That's
and then
sick.
it
Yeah.
yeah, and then I heat treated it, the whole thing. So
That is cool, bro.
yeah. So there's kind of the ugly side of everything there. But I basically stuck them together, drilled holes, and then welded them together. But this is the biggest hook that I got. But I used to sell these online. I made a bunch of these. I made like Prince Roberts. I made some stimulators and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And then I just posted them online one day, and I was like, "Hey, look at this cool thing I made for myself." And then people are like, "I want one. I'll buy one." And I'm like, "Well, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg to ship these things, but like $300. It's yours, dude." I sold like 5 or 6 of the things, man.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing's sick, bro.
but I was welding full time at the same time, and so and then to do those, after work, after you've been welding all day, I just
Mhm.
I just couldn't do it, man. Like my body was so burnt out from
I
at the end of
bet.
the day. I was like, I can't, as much as I wanted to.
Mhm.
I think eventually when I get a house again and I'm not in apartment life, and then I would get a plasma cutter and start making them again because they were fun to make, and I hand drew and then cut them all myself. No plasma, no like CNC machines or nothing.
Right, right, right.
Why did your face light up under the UV light, Jake? Very funny, Magnic. uh, I could see the Ryan Sheckler style for sure. What are you talking about? Oh, Ryan Sheckler? Dude, yeah. That's a skater, right? You know what's funny is like you're not the first person to say that. I don't know. I've never like watched any of his stuff, but I've heard that name before.
I've never heard of Ryan Sheckler.
Yeah, he's like a skater guy,
Ah,
but apparently I look just like him. Not the first person to tell me that.
They say that
He
everybody
wishes
has a twin
he was as
somewhere,
ugly
right?
as I am. What did you say, David? Sorry.
Everybody has a twin somewhere, they say.
Yeah. Just amazed that there's two of us ugly buggers out there.
That's how I feel.
You want the body smooth all the way through? Oh, I should let that marabou come all the way up. Okay. Coincidence? I think not. Okay. Let's go around. Hunter, what's up, dude? Coming in late on the party, brother. Hunter, we hit the 500, man. We did it, brother. This stream, too.
Okay. This
Thank you.
one.
Thank you, Brian. Nothing to compare, but it's been a big milestone for me. Okay, wrapping the direction that makes it sense now. Yes, I know I have a rotary, but
Go away. I'm busy.
thank you, Hunter. I say this all the time when I'm on here, man. I just really enjoyed. I've had a lot of fun making these and meeting some of these people in this community, man. Like it's been actually, if anything, it's more or less just meeting the people that like David, Villigrins, that kind of stuff has been a huge help for me just to kind of just get started and get going. And I've had a lot of fun doing it. Like, and if people join in along the way, that's great. If they don't want to, that's cool too. I get it. Like I'm not trying to get number hungry about it. I'm just gonna do my shit and hopefully people enjoy. Oh, I didn't do the legs yet. Yeah, dude. I ain't getting into that at all. 100%. 100%. Like I said, I'm having fun. I got to meet Oregon. I got to meet David here. I got to meet Villigrins. Like all guys that just been super rad. I've told this story before many times, but to the ones that haven't heard it, like when I first started, which doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but I ended up just scrolling as you do on YouTube. Gator, what's up, dude? Um, and I came across Villigren's pit stop stream, and he was tying flies. And at this time, he was just starting out tying, and so like, there was some stuff as when you start, you like me, right? There was pieces that were just not quite fruition, but he was just doing it, and he was having fun, and people were enjoying it, and people were being super chill about it. And I had all this fly tying stuff in the back, and I was trying to learn how to do like clouser flies, like the one like this absolute units tying over here. And then I ended up like it was like a Facebook group. This was way 5 years ago, something like that. Um, I was like really excited about the ones that I made, and I was like, "Hey, look at this one I made. I'm kind of new." I got in this Facebook group. I got destroyed, like destroyed. To the point of like people like Clouser would be rolling over in his grave if he saw this fly and this and that. And I'm like, all right. And then I did that like one more time. I was like, again, I'm new. I'm just trying to learn. Here's a fly that I made. got destroyed again, dude. And I was like, dude, it really like mentally for like fly tying just made me it made me stop. And so, like I said, I was rolling one night. I came across. Oh no, hold on. I came across Villigren's stream, and let me restart that. And he was just having fun with it. And then he was nice enough to let me join him one night, and I pulled out all my fly tying stuff again, and we had a great time. And dude, it's been foot on the gas ever since, and it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a completely different vibe here on YouTube than I had on that group online, and it's just kind of reignited my fun for doing stuff like this.
Yep. Same here. I mean, I've never been told like, you suck or anything like that. Because I didn't really go live. I posted a
Hmm.
few shorts, but once I was able to go live, I had been tying for a little while. And
Yep.
so, and then same thing, I went on with Villigrans, kind of got my wings a little bit, and it's been great ever since. And of course, being part of Brian's team has just like, I've blossomed so much. There's
Oh
so
yeah.
much. Yeah, everybody, I mean, all the mods and stuff, Brian, I mean, they're just like totally cool and
Yeah,
so
I've been in
encouraging.
I've been in quite a few chats of his, and been hanging out with some of the people in there, and been super helpful and just learning some of the stuff. Absolutely, you should, man. Filigrins he's a sweet guy. He's honestly a great dude. He like I said, he just kind of went on one day and started tying flies, and just didn't. He had this attitude of like, hey man, I'm just doing it, and it was very, like I said, it was infectious to me to get back into it. So,
Mine and his fly tying birthdays are a month apart. I
oh
started a
really?
month before him.
That's right on.
And it was Spirit Fly and Brian that really, like, I started watching them and I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? And it just took off.
Yeah, I think the other thing too, like that just again kind of like drove me away from fly fishing in general for a long time was that group, man. It was just super toxic. And like I had gotten a rod from someone, and it was a gift to me, right?
Hmm.
And it's a rod that I actually use to this date. Hold on, let me. So this is a North Fork um, custom rods.
Uh huh.
It was a custom one I paired with my Allen fly reel, but it was, like I said, it was given to me. I just kind of I had not spent any money on it, and it was from a show that my dad went to, and Gary Loomis signed the handle of it, and I like posted on the group. I'm like,
Cool.
oh look at this, this is cool, man. Like Gary Loomis signed the rod. It's North Fork rod, and I thought it was neat, right? I'm not gonna use it anyway. Like I don't, whatever. It's just and dude, again, they were lighting me up about how I'm a freaking idiot for letting someone sign my damn rod, and why would you let anybody do that? Absolutely waste of money, absolutely waste of a rod. Like, dude, I was like, I didn't spend any money. Either way, it's the stupidest thing. I never heard of anybody doing something like that. I'm like, all right, cool. And I just put it all away for like 2 years, dude. I was like, dude,
Dang.
yeah. Yeah, like I was over it, man. And then
Wow.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Jeez.
Like, damn, man, let a guy breathe. And
Goodness gracious.
yeah, So, and then eventually I got, like I said, I learned to not let that shit get to me and moved on. So,
Brian's getting a new engraver so he can engrave your name or whatever you want on your bobbin.
oh, that'd be sick.
Yep. I told him I told him in chat. I don't know if he saw it, but I told him in chat that I wanted him to autograph mine.
Yeah, it 100% did. I feel like the body is more uniform too. Like if you just look at it from like previous, like you can see where it's kind of, I mean, the legs don't help there, but it just looks more, this just looks like such more uniform body. Look at that thing, David. That thing's sick, man.
On a 3-aught.
Yeah, your other one sucked. That's it.
They
That's it.
did.
I'm
You're
done.
right,
I've
Brian.
had
They did.
enough.
They had too much stuff on them.
Oh shit.
This is gonna be good, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna take a snap of that, and then I'm gonna start doing like, you know, the fly guy hates on me.
Uh,
Oh man, that's funny. All right, let me finish the resin up. Are you doing? You're on the finishing moves, right?
yep, I'm on my finish moves too, man.
Okay.
There's a dab of do ya. Blackmail me.
Yeah, exactly right.
uh,
All right.
yes, sirree.
All right. Appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much for hanging out,
Thanks
dude.
for stopping in, Brian. I'll see
I
you tomorrow,
appreciate it a
brother.
lot, man. It's been a great talking to you, man.
Have a good one. Tell the missus aloha.
All right.
There we go.
Done.
Clouser, man.
I love that clouser, man. I think that thing looks sick. It's gonna catch all kinds of fish. You want to know something?
What?
You can you can purchase that fly, and it comes in a bento box at uglyflies.com.
I also have an Etsy channel too.
Etsy channel. Make sure you guys go check it out if you're looking in the realm and you need some dope flies from David here.
And I
He's an
do
absolute
customs.
unit. He will hook you up for sure.
I'll make you custom colors, whatever you want.
Make sure you guys are subscribed to him as well. He deserves it for 100%.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Last
Yeah.
questions. I know. Look at that thing, huh?
Yeah, that thing is sick, dude.
Yeah, we're on the right track now.
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
Flightsmiths jumped in and boom.
yeah. K-Fish's jigs just went from $3 to $7, just like that.
Uh,
Oh man. All right, guys.
all
Appreciate it.
right. Thank you,
Stardusted,
Stardusty.
Wendy,
Thank you, Wendy. And
K-Fishing Pro,
everybody else in the
Magnet.
chat. Love you
Um,
guys. God bless you. Manic. Love you, brother.
yeah, if Oregon or Origin Fishing Adventures is still in here. Appreciate you, brother. Later, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Take
Peace
care,
out.
buddy.
Later, David.
Later, man.